You doing okay? I've stopped him moving. Come on out.
I can't. The seatbelt's stuck.
Damn it.
Thank goodness.
Oof.
Huh?
Just a couple of whacks from his stick. Whew, just in the nick of time. Are you two okay?
Tita and I are fine, but... A gate! No. This is all my fault. All because of me, you... I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren, I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear, this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But...
Give it a rest, will ya? My head's pounding enough without you crying.
A gate?
It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. So stop your crying, alright?
But this is all because of me. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do this anymore. I quit. So...
Don't you dare give up, Tita.
What?
You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't give up. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across.
Even when you get hurt?
I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not gonna deny that. But there was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was throw this away. Never. That's fine, because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you?
He's right. I really do. I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things I need to do. I'll think about what I can do, and I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher.
Really now?
A gate?
It's nothing. What's with the faces?
It's all starting to make sense now.
See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. But There is promise in him. That there is.
The preparations for it aren't quite finished, but I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away.
The hell are you talking about?
It looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like you to come to our house this evening.
Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with.
You'll be more than welcome.
What's going on with him all of a sudden?
Gate? Thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again.
It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on
Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together.
Oh, right. I can hardly wait.
Okay, I don't know how much of that needs cutting out, but I apologize. I had a leg cramp pop up and, oh boy, I'm not fond of those.
So that's what it was. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This was all my fault. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Okay. Still.
Where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place?
Huh? That sounded like a gate. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, he should be here any minute now. I better go and warm up the food.
What a bunch of lances pop out of the ground. Erica, I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad.
At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, won't you? How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him.
That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight, but make no mistake, Agate Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun.
Oh, that was it? Wow, that was really short. Tita learned the S-Craft orbital gear. Oh, sounds like fun. Alright, we're back in Locle. What the? Hold on. That light wasn't on when we were last here. It's dark outside now, too.
Yeah, it's night here now. Just like how the time of day changed on the second plane. And I'd wager the time of day isn't the only thing that's changed here. Let's see if we can find anything else.
Got it.
Yeah, I decided to bring Agate and Annalise with me. Only for a little bit longer. I think after this plane is when I'll start working on levels.
Alright. So something was going on over here. Look over there. The next portal? That must be the warp to the next plane.
Still, it's hard to believe that this is the same spot where we saw that beautiful scenery earlier.
Heh. The pretty covering's finally off to show us what's underneath, huh? And nothing else, you're not ever gonna get bored around here.
You think we should proceed onward?
I'd say so, but we might as well at least get a look at what we're going to be facing on the but not before we deal with this first.
What am I looking at?
Hello?
What?
It's another of the 77 devils. The other gatekeeper of Gehenna, feared for its dark incantations and frightful magic. Astarte of the Abyss. Hey! They corrupted Haru's persona. Uh-oh. What? Is this Weissman's evil eye? It's gotta be from the curse that was based on a far more powerful version that binds space itself. Damn it, I can't move a muscle. Ugh, if we can't break out of this, we're finished. Don't think I've got a choice here. Oh, hello. Oh, hey.
Reese? Thank goodness. I was worried I might not make it in time. Leave the devil to me. I'll take care of it in no time.
Why is she fighting on her own?
She's trying to use Earth Lances on her.
Wow!
Not bad. She's not letting the Grossritter name down, that's for sure. Don't push your luck, Reese. You know as well as I do that's not an opponent you can take out on your own.
I know, but I'm a squire of the Grossritter. I have to at least try. I've got a lot of things I want to say to you. But right now, what I want to do most of all is protect you. Just like you and Rufina protected me. No.
Reese! No!
Reese!
Huh?
Kevin?
What's going on?
Kevin can now use the S-Craft Spear of Loa. Spear of Loa was set as Kevin's S-Break.
I didn't tell you to do that. Heh. I sure wasn't expecting to end up having to use this in here. This is just a formality for a worthless devil like you, but I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. Your chances to repent or beg for the goddess's forgiveness have long passed. May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with sorrow. Become dust and vanish into the void of ignorance. Round 4. Die.
Die already. There we go. Nice start. Beat Flash. Don't care. Gate. Dragon Dive. Alright. Go ahead and let's speed up. Compress. Ow. Oh man, this guy's annoying. And it also helps to not have a character as a remote ability with defense down. Alright, let's go ahead and start healing. Because, yeah, that attack he's charging for there, it sucks. It really does. Here you go, some dark matter. And then some healing. This should keep everyone alive. The gate will not do any of that. But instead, get a dark matter of his own ready. Here's his attack, Demonic Spear Ishtar. It sucks. It hurts a lot. Especially if he gets a critical on it. Alright. We're doing okay. We're doing so-so. Alright, keep using dark matter. Alright, and so that Kevin doesn't die, I'm gonna feed him. Eat up, or drink up. Drink up. That's some really bad juice if you had to eat it. Ooh, Evil Eye. And he summoned a fiend. Not for long. Alright, Kevin. How fast can you let off a Latira? Not fast enough. Go for it. Abyssal Wave. Survive. Nope. Oh, me and a gate survived. But for how long? Okay, go ahead and stop him. Thank you. Let me guess, the gate. Yep. He's barely alive. And there goes that barely. And alive. I would like for you to get back up, Joshua.
Oh, but he's going for Joshua. I just revived him. Alright, fine. Dark matter. I'll just last as long as I can. There we go. Die. Wow, I killed it? What? I was ready for a reset there. Look at all that Sabbath. Kevin. Well, at least it gave us something to justify the trouble. Well done, Kevin Graham. You again. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn even fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I hoped, but my words still come true, did they not? Just who are you? I think it's about time you took that lame-looking mask off and showed us your face, don't you? If that is what you wish, I would be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this. Is that truly what you desire? What? You have but to say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face?
Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense.
I am doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, that is because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you. And with that, you will finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced game boards for you. Not again. Your next destination is the path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path to yet a new game board become clear.
Kevin, I
know you've got a lot you want to talk about, but let's save that until later, okay?
But...
Oh, after all, it sounds like this contains the girl we've all been waiting for. Everything else can wait until after she's out of this stone. Thanks, Kevin. Heh, damn right.
Thank goodness we found her.
Joshua, if you would do the honors.
Here she comes. What just happened?
Hey, Estelle.
Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light anyway? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this.
You can say that again. I've missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys have missed me? I missed you. I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here. I'm not sure where to start. And a few who have done a total 180 since I last seen them too. I mean, wow, Olivier, you look all princely all of a sudden. And when did you cut your hair, Shara? Is that a new outfit? It's so daring. I've taken quite a liking to it myself.
I have to say, I still prefer that old white coat. I feel much more at home in it than this.
Everyone else is the same old though.
Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new getup for you to gawk at.
These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. It'd take a lot to get me to change them.
Aw, man, it's so good to see you again. You don't look like you've changed at all. You're still a total airhead when where I'm standing. Annalise, you're here too? And as for you, Josette, can you quit calling me a damn airhead? In case you were racing a barn, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. What? I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though, even the captain and major are here. It's lovely to see you too, Estelle.
It's been quite some time.
Man, this is the best reunion party ever.
Ha, don't forget about me, too.
Kevin? I don't recognize the person with you, though. Hi. Hello, I'm Reese Argent, a squire of the Grossritter. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? It's nice to meet you.
You really are a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room.
You really think so? Hey, are you alright? You look a bit pale. What?
Sorry, Reese. Gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. Kevin handed the cube to Reese.
What are you?
I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on.
Kevin?
Ugh, is this because of that thing he did?
What thing? What's going on? Kevin! Wake up, Kevin!
And that's the end of Chapter 4. Achievement unlocked, the Dark Stigma. 1 second. Alright, let's see. It's the end of Chapter 4.
Look at me, Kevin Graham.
Instructor Cellmate.
You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear about the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission.
Kill me.
Excuse me?
I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done, so...
If that is your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above and your body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one, don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information to you. But after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Grossritter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations. It turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia. Simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be nearly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I became a knight to protect Rufina. Then I ended up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time and tell myself when I signed up what was going to happen, just to see my own face. So, what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grossritter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today, I'm up for it. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff, the kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Oof. Chapter 5, Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. The other ones have been so long, this one is microscopic in comparison. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria that then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter?
2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is phantasma and how does it come to exist?
That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of these generally fall under those three in some way.
Why, there are fiends roaming around. Comes under number 3, for example.
Dividing everything up like that does make it a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all this? You made it sound like the cause of it was him fighting some giant devil.
From what we can tell anyway, more specifically, the power he used to break the barrier surrounding us seems to have been what did it. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back.
I wonder what it was then.
I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure.
Joshua? Do you think you know what it could have been?
I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma.
Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder?
Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was.
Well spotted, Joshua.
Reese?
Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Whew. He sure knows how to give people a fright.
Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct?
Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours is likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grossritter. What's a dominion?
I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grossritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power.
That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their bodies beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No. Ordinarily, stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfulfilled because the stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they are always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had?
Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way of to make such a thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Grossritter answered to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society.
I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it?
Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous.
So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he used a superpower he barely used out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it?
That's what I believe is likely the cause. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious.
Sorry, running out of breath. This is a lot to unload, though.
So Kevin has one of them stigma things too. But unlike Joshua, I assume he can't just dispel his.
And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone?
No problems here.
Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure...
I personally see no reason to say no.
The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's wrong, Estelle?
Well, so Reese, I've got a favor I want to ask you if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason?
Estelle?
Well, it's just, I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I'm a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love if you accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua.
Sorry? For what? It's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up.
You know it.
Alright, so Estelle is now permanently part of our party. Good. Alright, so who else? Bring Joshua for a little bit. Just for a little bit. And let's see, who do I get to work on? There we go. And now for one thing. There we go. Finally back in Trails in the Sky again. So weird having Kevin as the lead. Like, I never changed it up from Estelle. Alright. I can't drink the CP water yet. Uh-oh, everyone's drinking, except for what I assume to be Annalise. I doubt she's drinking. Okay. Man, this would be a short session if I did that. You know what? Screw it. Oh no, wait, that was a moon door, wasn't it? Ooh. Not sure if I'm ready for that. How about fishing? Alright, I am going to save this. So now we're in chapter 5. Alright, let's take a look at Estelle. Nice little portrait she's going for there. The liner grip, bracer coat, and soldier tabby. Alright. What ornaments do you got? Heaven's Eye. Combines the effect of Eagle Eye and Information. I won't complain about that. Mind 3, Attack 4, HP 4, Shield 4, HP Cut 3. Let's switch that to a I kind of want to switch it to a Defense 4 rather than an Attack 4. Yeah. I want Estelle to be stronger. I don't have a Mind 4 right now. I do have an Evade 4. Not like it's gonna matter much. Heaven's Eye. Yin and Yang. Haze and Heal. I kinda do want that. That's right. So anyway, let's say that. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Alright, Estelle, have fun.